Hello, hello. Welcome back for another round of Project Zomboid Zero to Hero run. So today we're going to poke at the zombies a little bit. Because there's a whole group in front of my school and I want to try to make it a little bit safe. And they're in the way of me going to the bookstore anyway. So I want to hit the bookstore. That's a big thing for this run. We got everything moved from the starter base to endgame base. We need somewhere to sleep, so we're going to try to get the couch from downstairs up here, because I don't think there is a break room on this level. No. There's no break room. Then we'll slowly start going through everything, organize stuff, rip things apart. But that whole horde was like up there. What we need to do is try to get over here. Open this up. And it's sort of nice that this room is already pretty closed up as is. We'll eat one of these real fast. Put my stuff in here. Put my stuff in here. Basically trying to minimize weight as much as possible right now, because this is a bit heavy. Can I pick it up now or pick up? It's not gonna let me. Alright, so I need a hammer. I don't like that 52.5% chance of breaking, but we're gonna have to deal with it. Can't believe I forgot to grab some tool to try to do this with too. But here's the hoping us picking it up works fine the first time. I'm hoping there's enough space up here. I don't have to worry as much either. Alright, what we got here? Everything is unorganized at the moment, so it makes it a bit harder to figure out where everything is at the moment. So not in there. This box, I think, was the first one I started bringing stuff over to. Hatchets. Would be a claw hammer. I'm still going to look through it all, just make sure I'm not missing it. Tongs, wood, wrench. Back up to the top. Claw hammer. Attached to left. Okay. It's got decent condition to it too, so if I do have to tangle with a Z or two, we should be okay. Because we're gonna need somewhere to sleep. And this is gonna have to be like it for now. Please pick up good. Damn it, I think that broke it. Yep. Encumbrance 15 on its own. That broke two. Did it drop? Planks at least. I don't think I can sleep in these, can I? Oh, I can. Okay. Maybe I can pick this one up. That'll at least be something. Wrong stuff. No tool needed. Ah, okay. We're over encumbered, but I don't care. And we got one plank to start working on boarding up some of the stuff downstairs here. First and foremost, securing a place to actually try to get some sleep. Even though it's not the best sleep we can get. It should hopefully be good enough to get us by with doing our exercise and going from there. So, place. Come on, rotate. Okay. Oh. There we go. So we should be able to get on that. Rest. Sleep. Average comfort. So that's something. Okay. Wasn't the best outcome, but still something. Eat these before they start going bad. Crap, there's food stuff still in the fridge. And I can't move the fridge downstairs until I get electrical, I think. Bah. Either way. Take all these. Basically, I want to consolidate everything into this first row. Sort of interesting finding. I have yet to find an actual use for correctional fluid. I'm not sure what the heck that's actually supposed to be for. Okay. So I'll get everything but the first row here. The chairs, all I can do with those are just move them. I can't do anything with them, breaking them down for materials until I get welding stuff. Oh, a game console, cool. Chocolate bar, that's decent. Jokes and jokes. Okay. Alright, that's all of our desks in here cleared out. We got some foodstuffs. Where did it go? There's a chocolate bar. Mainly I want to try to keep food separate from everything else. Okay, what do we got left? These are both still pretty open. Try throwing this in here. This needs to go back here so I actually drink from it. And that's got my flashlight rags. Okay, that's a little bit low. Okay, so this is mostly full. We still... Oh, no, it is all full. So that leaves... throwing some stuff in here. Like I said, these desks have stupid high capacity, so I don't know too much about breaking all of them down. Oh, there's some gum I could have thrown in. Use that. We'll take down some of my stuff. Bat, I need to re-equipped. I actually forgot that I had... Oh, the multicolored pen is actually... I didn't know that was in the game. I know they existed back then because I had one whenever I was in school. That's neat. Yeah, getting a little bit sleepy deepy, I know. Oh, notes, don't need those either. Gum, very, very low hunger, but it is still food stuff. And what I forgot about was that, of my food stuff that is left back at the house, there's still a few things that'd be useful. I'm pretty sure I can't move the fridge up here without having higher electrical, I think it was. Well, I'll check that after tomorrow. I've got to, no, not that one. I've got to do my workout. Do my usual. Gotta unequip everything. Take some stuff off so I'm not super sweaty by the time I get done. I think the shin guard comes off on its own too. Drop that there. Make sure to pick up the Spiffo one. Exercise. Burpees. We're going to go up to the G just to make sure because we're getting winded from just doing a 30 minutes still. So I want to try to get to a point where I'm not full red exhaustion from doing 30 minutes of this before I pop up to 40. I'm hoping around G will be at that point. But this is pushing us up to a little bit more in this stuff. Fitness is going to be pretty darn close. Strength's got a good bit to go now. The heck, I think I can do foraging inside here too. Part of my issue right now is the fact that once the power goes out here in a couple days, I will want to move everything up to the roof. But thankfully, a lot of it will be, well, all of it's here, so I'm not going back and forth a long distance. Getting into the yard now, though, so that's good. Still getting high exertion. 16.8 left on that. This is going to be so close. Yes, finally, fitness one. Finally, jeez. Now it's going to be the slow creep on this while this tries to work up as well. But, heck, we're almost all the way through the R. We'll pick our stuff back up. Front, back, where, finish the back. We'll read until, because I know we had this, so we'll read until 2000 and get some rest. Well, sleep. So for now we rest. Read. Might actually try organizing the classroom here. Get the chairs moved the hell out of the way. Would be nice if we could just stack them. Might put all the chairs over here and the desks we're going to use down along here. Then start breaking apart these other ones. Need a hacksaw or wood saw. Still to start working on that. And anything we get from this we could use for the stuff downstairs. What does it take to make a... Can I make a bed? At carpentry 4. How much we need to make? I'll have a mattress. Can I make a mattress? No, not in building. What about crafts? So mattress. So we can make one. We got thread. We got enough sheets. We need to steal some pillows. And we've got a needle. So we'd be able to make a mattress. Then we'd have to wait until we can make a bed. So getting there. Slowly evolving. But let's expedite this. So there we go. There's our 2000. So we'll stop reading and we'll get some sleepy times. I'm really hoping that this gives us decent sleep at least. I know I've slept like this before and it sucked. So, then again, I am a taller person. Blah, 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 blah. 5 a.m. Got good sleep. Means no zombies broke in at least. Okay. We'll put the blacksmithing back. We'll keep that here for the time being. So 1800 we'll do our workout. Remaining time until 2000 we'll read. And we'll just have to go from there. Let's see if we can move some of this crap around real fast. Let me just move. Repair, disassemble. No. Hate that picking this up is enough to super encumber me. Zombie outside, probably saw me. Heading right for the front door. Hopefully it's just that one. And it possibly meandered over from down there. So that could be good, it could be bad. Might as well eat too and make sure I'm not hungry whenever I'm going to the fight. Coming down this way, did it go inside a classroom or did it... Where did it go? This is a different one, I think. Still your watch. Take your money. Butthead. Let's see, any other ones down here? Did one go inside? It's hard to tell. No, okay. Pick up the broken glass. That's the window I came through. Pick up the broken glass. Excuse me. I think that was all of it. Let's get this douchebag out of our school. Yay, not automatically being over encumbered picking one of these guys up. Progress. Okay, back to cleaning this up. Organize the base, I get pretty much. So put this away. No, I don't want to rest there. Pick it up. Place. No. I don't want to place broken glass. We'll actually put that away in one of these. Alright, so the third disk's gonna start having to hold stuff here soon. Digital watch can go there, money can go there. Where did the glass go? Okay, glass went here, okay. Flask is now empty. Water fountain right out here. Yay. $20 on that, so this should last for a while for refilling. Yeah, I've already got our muscle strain coming from exercise. And just because I want to be a little bit OCD with my stuff, rotate that. There we go. Pick up. We'll move the chairs first. Place. These chairs are really not that heavy. Why do they have to make it so stupid with this? Place. Trying not to push things too hard that I end up having to worry about a higher level of strain than I need to. That first thing of picking up the whole line was just see if I could actually do it. The desks are probably, yeah, they're 10, so they are a little bit heavier. But getting all these out of the way will give us basically a lineup for whenever we go to do welding. Well, to go with ripping apart stuff for welding. Is there a hotkey for this? No, there isn't. Still. Alright, so upper and lower torso are strained, but it's so far. I guess whenever you're actually taking it a bit easy, not over encumbering yourself constantly, actually do a little bit better with not getting full on muscle strain right off the bat. Other rooms I'm not going to do this with. They're just going to be ripped apart. That's it. This is essentially going to be base of operations until our electricity runs out. Then we might move to the rooftop then, because that would essentially be the safest of places we could go to. Put this one in the corner and then start back at the wall again, moving all the way down. We'll start with the furthest one. Thankfully, this gives us something to do while we're dealing with the muscle fatigue from exercise. Just so stupid, this little chair weighs so much. But some long-time people of Zomboid are probably going to be like, well, welcome to the game. Which I completely accept. It just be how it be. It's like, technically, these should be stackable, if I remember right, from my school times. Being able to stack these on top of each other, like 10 high or some junk. Which is probably like completely unsafe, but it be how it be. Slowly get to the point I'm exhausting myself. Alright, so we're going to take a momentary break. I did go through all these. This line I'm going to keep for storage for now, just so I don't have to drag desks from other rooms right off the bat. The rest of these, though, are going to get broken down, which I need a saw for. Which, if I remember, I got a wood saw at least. A whisk. That's there. Is it in this desk? Nope. Actually, I want to take this out and place it where I know it's around here. Wood saw. There we go. There's our wood saw. This will give us some stuff to work with. Chance. What's the chance for again? That's 47% chance to successfully get something from it, or 47% chance that it'll break. I don't like how it doesn't explain that. Nothing usable. Again, this will just end up being used for firewood. Another failure. Again, I miss whenever you could use this to take up carpentry. Three in a row. Can we get at least one before the end of the episode? Up here, I'm probably just going to put curtains up. Probably not gonna bother with planking the upstairs because there's no way for them to get up to it anyway. Another fail. Dang it. 5th time's a charm. We're slowly getting rid of this. And I think next episode we're going to start with going after that horde, like I said. Just sucks that none of this counts towards us getting carpentry, but at the same time, knowing that, we at least can safely rip things apart and not feel like we're missing out on the bonus XP that we could be getting from having a book. So we'll do this one last one, and then we'll call it a night on this episode. Come on. Dang it. Pooh. Alright. Okay, so we're still recovering from muscle fatigue. This is what our skills are sitting at now. Got strength to level 2. Got fitness to level 1 finally. Slowly gaining more with light-footed and sneak. Started reading the blacksmith book. So we got some of that worked on. Long is up some. Maintenance is up some. Other than that, might finish getting these ripped apart. See if our muscle fatigue's gone by then. Maintain decent weight now. I think we gotta get up to 85 to be obese. So, not super paranoid about being underweight again. And slowly working towards the stuff that will get rid of our negatives from being puny. We need 3 more strength levels to get up to that. Alright, until next time, tacos, burritos, bye.